Good afternoon, everyone. This is Coach Matt with our Monday workout. Let's begin with 3 minutes of your choice warm-up pace cardio, and then grab a small band. We're gonna get 3 rounds through. The first one is a banded sideline clam, and where you put the band will determine how much resistance you get. So if you put it around like your shins, it's a little bit easier. If you put it all the way up to your knees, it's a little bit harder. So wherever you're at in there, the clam exercise, we're using the upper leg glute to externally rotate your hip, but try really hard. I put my thumb on the hip bone there so that I can tell if I'm moving, and if I'm just rocking back and forth and I'm not using that glute as much. So really try to squeeze that glute away from the tension of the band. All right, when you're done with that, we're gonna do some the prone shoulder circuit. So this is 30 reps each, a total of 90, and these are small pulses of our shoulder muscles, our scapular muscles. So we'll start with palms facing up, squeezing upward for 30 reps, then twist, palms facing down, squeezing upwards for 30 reps, and then out to the side. And when we do the one to the side, make sure you're not back here, right, with my arms down at like a 45-degree angle, but straight out to the side so I can see my with my face when I do those last set of 30. And then the last one is some lizard steps. So we'll start in that lizard position with both hands planted, and then I want you to pike and jump to the other side if you can. And the goal there is a full pull with the hip flexor and then getting my shin up to in line with my hands. If you get stuck right here, make sure you push yourself back so that you get that shin to vertical to get that glute and hip stretch that we want out of that one. After you finish the rounds of those general warm-up exercises, then we're gonna do some deadlift warm-ups at empty barbell and then 25 to 40%. And when we're doing the warm-ups, practice your eccentric tempo, because some of our deadlifts today will have the eccentric tempo. So our deadlift, this is our conventional lift, feet underneath the hips with the bar touching the legs and a good tight lumbar arch, squeezing, keeping the bar close to the body, and then back down and touching the ground every time on this. For some people, if the longer eccentric tempo bothers your back, then we can either throw out the eccentric tempo or we can drastically reduce the weight. But there is a purpose for the tempo lifts, especially on the deadlift, in that a lot of times it's not the 1 rep max stuff that hurts us or the super heavy weight that hurts us. It's a longer duration spent in that bent over or hinged position that hurts us. I always give the example of like, I can deadlift 480 pounds, but like cleaning fish for 15 minutes, standing like this, really leaves my back lit up, right? So if that's an example of like, I need to work on endurance of those lumbar muscles, as well as the muscles in my hips to be able to brace and maintain that position and not be in pain. So that is one of the purposes of our eccentric training or the tempo training. So feel free to take a lot of weight away from those and then change the weight when we go for the AMRAPs, all right? So this is gonna be 4 rounds for quality on a clock and with some tempo. So it's gonna be 5 reps of a deadlift with the eccentric, with a 5-second eccentric. So that is normal on the way up, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000. Right at 5 1000, I should contact the ground, and I should not have a lot of momentum when I contact the ground. Then you're gonna rest exactly 30 seconds, and then using the clock up front, we're gonna get 20 seconds for as many reps of the deadlift as you can get, all right? So I'll just look at the clock, 3, 2, 1, go, and then just keep repping deadlifts. Same weight if possible, and the weight is only 50 to 60% of your 1 rep max, so it should be a significant number of reps that you can get in 20 seconds, and then you're gonna rest another 30 seconds, and then you're gonna go as many push-ups as you can do, right? So make sure you have your push-up station set up. Chin, chest, and thighs all touch the ground, and then elbows straight. And again, it's push-ups for 20 seconds, as many reps as you can get, okay? Rest to completion, or rest to full recovery when you're done with the set, and then do it again. We're doing 4 total rounds of that deadlift sequence. And when you're done, we have a partner cash out today that is very simple but very challenging, okay? So get with your partner, get with your bike, and we're doing CURT, right? So it's 80 calories for the ladies, 100 calories for the guys, and that is a cumulative amount. You guys can switch whenever you want to, only one person biking at a time, and the other person is holding a plank, right? So whether you're on your hands or on your elbows, doesn't really matter, right? But hold that plank position, and the person on the bike, you can't be biking until your partner is in the plank position. Pick your swaps before you start. So it's maybe like, I'll do 25, my partner does 25. I'll do 25, my partner does 25. Maybe you switch on the 20s. Maybe you just like completely run out of gas and say like, switch, let me plank. But when the bike reads 100 calories or 80 calories for the ladies, then you are done, okay? And it is totally fine to do a male-female pair and get to 90, right? Make the guy do a little bit more, lady do a little bit less, or vice versa, okay? All right, that's it for today. Have a great Monday. I'll see you guys on Tuesday.